What is up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, I love you guys. Good to see you. We're gonna react. We are gonna react to comedians reacting to Andrew Tate. So it's a reaction on a reaction video. Original video we're gonna react to here is a montage made by Joke World. Shout out to them. Yeah, let's just run it. I mean, I haven't seen this video. I've probably seen some of the clips, but they're always entertaining. And to preference this, my view on Andrew Tate is I think he's low-key a comedian. That's my view on Andrew Tate is I think he's low-key a comedian and he's super smart. He knows how to fire people up. He knows how to monetize that. We'll dive more into it as we go, but let's watch this.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
So I am a dumb bitch. How can I not be so stupid?
These two are great,
and
man.
Keep my
Power
husband?
couple
I
in
want to
comedy.
keep him happy, and I think all the women listening too, they want to know the secrets to a good relationship.
I'll tell you the secrets.
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
I'll tell you the secrets. Oh
yeah,
put me
put
your
your-
phone on. Let me tell you the secrets.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. I'm taking notes.
I don't think most women understand what men are looking for in general from life.
Okay.
And it's not just relationships, it's in general from life. If you want to keep your man happy, you need to think, how do I make my man look better to the world? How do I make him look better in front of other men? You know what? If I were to just make him 2 coffees and shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
he's going to look like the big G. And he's going to be in love with me. That's what you have to do
But
as a
hold on.
woman.
But
See him smiling. Hold on. I'm not going to stop at this much, but you see, that's a joke. That's him. He's on a comedy podcast. He is saying a joke. He's laughing as he's saying it. Look at his face. I mean, let's get this bigger here. That is not a serious face. That's not a serious statement. Onward. Let's go.
Cobra.
Let me just stop you real quick and say something. You got a lot of work to do.
Me?
Yeah.
I brought you 2 coffees this morning because you were coming in, and I said, Tommy, here's your 2 coffees. I did.
I'm just saying, he made a lot of sense. And just,
What are you fucking?
I'm just saying, keep taking notes. Don't even talk to me.
You ever get in a fight with your girl and then just Tate it up for an hour? No. What do you mean? You don't do that?
Cobra Tate. Just do the
Yeah,
Cobra
you just
Tate.
you gotta get a swipe on some Tate, bro. That's it.
No, his profile's Cobra Tate. That's his whole thing.
I think that was
Cobra
him as a
Tate.
kickboxer. His thing was Cobra. I don't know how I know that, but I know that.
You don't know
I
these
know
things,
that.
bro. Don't know about the man. It's okay.
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
It's funny.
Yeah,
It's just what I said.
Put a girl's body count on her forehead. Solve all the problems in the world.
Andrew Schultz is
said
jokes
that
too, man.
to a woman.
Funny
It's
dude.
bang out the machete, boom in the face, and grip her by the neck. Shut up, bitch. What's he doing there? Cutting her head off?
He's just describing.
So, also, this is a side note, but man, like, rest in peace of the Tim Dillon show. I know Tim Dillon's still doing it without Ben Avery, but how good were these two? I mean, I was devastated when Ben Avery left this podcast. Oh man, was I devastated. I mean, I probably shot like at least 50 DMs to Ben Avery. I'm trying to get him on here. I want to interview him on here, but yeah, we had a conversation going a while back, and then it kind of faded off. It was when he was still with Tim to try to get him on for a quick interview. So hopefully I can get him on. That would be fun. But yeah, let's continue here.
How he would attack a female partner if she ever accused him of cheating. And he goes, it's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and grip her by the neck. Like, you got to threaten her. So you got it right up next to her.
Well, but if my whole thing is, if he didn't cheat and she's accusing him of cheating, how's he supposed to respond?
Such jokes, man.
I'm confused.
Nothing better than
You think
these
it's
two when
real?
they were going.
I think it's a funny character.
I think no. This has been going on for years. This has been a build-up of him trying to get people to be.
It's his genius zone.
But is it though? Like, is that what you want to be known for? Is that really like? You're a piece of shit towards women. Well done. That's your legacy.
Yeah.
Well done, man.
Yeah. There's always going to be a place on the internet for guys explaining to incels that they can't get laid because women hate them.
%. Like this guy, the Netflix documentary that they've just done, the most hated man on the internet. It's literally Andrew Tate, but like 10 years ago. This is not the first time we've seen this. This guy, was it areyouup.com or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
This is Andrew Tate. It's the same guy.
Now, that being said,
You're not even original. At least be original, you prick. You know what I mean?
This is a red pill most people don't want to accept. But if you were to get any man on the planet and say to him, you have a wife and she loves you and she's going to remain loyal to you and you can still fuck around with other women.
Wow.
Do you want that? Yes or no? If any man's honest, he's going to say yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's the game.
I don't agree with that. Once again, he's partially joking on this one, I think. But this is more a serious, like, hypothetical question. I don't agree with it. I personally, I don't know. I don't think every man would want that. It seems stressful. Seems like a lot of work. I don't know. Let's go.
Every point he tries to make, he'll be like, if I get a new car and leave it in the garage and someone try it, and, you know, these kids are like, oh, yeah, it's so simple.
Yeah.
All you had to do is talk about it in terms of a Lambo.
Yeah.
And now I get it.
I think it's so funny
It's like
that
women are not cars, dude.
well, no.
No, I was like, I wish they were.
Yeah. Be careful. Be careful with that analogy. Yeah,
I wish I could be married to a car.
No, I'm just the neurodivergent one who takes it literally. Run into Andrew Tate at a coffee shop. It's like, it's my girlfriend, and it's just a car.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you told me.
You said.
Like,
this is a sick set.
About,
you know, if anyone were to
During
get
a
in it, I'd be
spacecraft?
upset.
That's
Like,
so
absolutely.
dope.
Yeah.
You know, I'm afraid that you're looking at her right now. I don't want her to like drive away with it.
My dog Marshall. Have you ever met Marshall? Sweetest fucking animal that's ever existed. Yeah. All he wants to do is love everybody.
Oh no, I did meet him once at the old studio.
Yeah.
Straight up Joe Rogan's love for Marshall. I mean, that guy loves his dog.
Everybody's his friend.
Yeah.
But he's an ancestor of a wolf.
Yeah.
They've turned him into this thing through thousands of years of breeding.
Is that what
just
they're doing
like they're
to us?
trying to do to men? Exactly. That's what they're trying to do
Where's
to men.
Andrew Tate when you need him?
Yes, that's what this toxic femininity shit, or masculinity. Toxic femininity is right. That was a Freudian slip. But toxic masculinity, what that means is like, oh, you mean the men who carved the world.
Yes. Now you don't need them.
Yeah.
So now you want to get rid of them.
But you do need them. You just don't think you need them because you don't need them right now. And then Russia has them, and China is making them more. China's making them more masculine.
The bigger you get, the more of a target you become. And listen, I'm not saying Andrew Tate is, you know, I don't think he should be the go-to for, I think young guys listening to him probably will get some bad ideas in their head. But there's young people often have bad ideas in their head and good ideas in their head, and they sort them out as they get older. This is not new. None of this is new. I had bad ideas in my head when I grew up, and you know who they were from? My parents. You know, now there's people on the internet that can influence people for sure. But there's a lot of other people that can influence you too, positively, negatively.
Yeah, it's a valid point.
I don't see any rule. The ruling is gavel, put him back on social media, please. I don't see any reason holding a machete to someone's neck. If that's a problem, well, I don't know. Get me out of here. He didn't do it. He said it.
Yeah,
So I'll put a machete to someone's. I mean, that's
hypothetically speaking, he would do such a thing.
if. He said if.
Right.
X, then Y. If I'm accused of cheating, I'll use the machete. But he's not really going to do it. It's probably a goof. It's a joke. I don't know.
Never before has this happened in history. A guy that lives in Romania and does what he does there, which is own casinos, apparently has slaves?
That's a crazy.
I don't know what
That's
crazy
what?
thing.
Slaves. That you can't just say people have slaves.
That's the
allegation.
Female sex slaves?
That makes it better.
I don't know what it is. I don't know the rules of Romania. My point is, he is showing up on my feed non-fucking stop,
dude.
I'm
Oh,
not
man.
clicking on it.
Oh man, like crazy amounts. This guy went so viral. Andrew Tate, man, like you couldn't open up. And I heard actually recently on a Nelk Boys podcast, like the part 2 with him. He was saying like there's back end stuff that you guys don't know, that we got like a war room, I think he called it, and like the back end stuff, I can't even tell you the secret to it. And I believe that. I bet you he's got some crazy coders and crazy. Just some techies back there that really helped it. I bet he pumped a lot of money to go this viral. I don't think it just happened, but I mean, how quick he went viral was like, it felt like a day, right? It was crazy.
It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that
I'll be
is.
trying to figure that shit out too.
God damn it, bro.
It's nonstop, yo.
Yeah, so cap. You cooking on every single video.
After a while, what crazy shit this guy going to say to a woman's face right now? This is kind of impressive.
He's like, people are cutting up my videos and then misrepresenting me, and he's like, there's no way that I can't be misrepresented, so I'm gonna like stop putting out anything until I can figure out how to like a way around not being misrepresented. But then also you're like, you're not. I'm sure sometimes you're misrepresented, but also some of those clips are.
Well, no, because you kind of like, for example, the big ones that go viral, like the women not driving or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you said that on like 5 podcasts.
Exactly.
In a row.
Like that was like a
talking
bit,
point.
a talking point.
It was like a bit. Yeah. Which like. It's one,
which is funny. You're like, why is that worthy of you getting kicked off?
Exactly.
The internet.
100%.
Like, that's crazy.
This is the thing. If he was labeled as a comedian, he'd have no backlash, right? Like comedians say way more outlandish shit than he says, right? But it's because he's labeled as like self-help, I think, is what's been going on here.
So that was. Do you think like to what degree? Is it conspiracy where like a guy from YouTube and a guy from Facebook are like?
I don't think it's a guy, but at Facebook or YouTube. No, I don't think it was a guy that was behind this.
No, I'm saying.
I'm sure they've had a meeting at these companies.
Is it where
like, they go, hey, this guy's
it under a bridge, like a bunch of like of one Facebook guy, one executive, one Tinder guy, one Rumble guy shows up. They go, you weren't invited to this. He goes, yeah, you're right. I'll see myself out.
Yeah. You know what? So many women say to me, "You're so Andrew. You know what? You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent. And I know you'd get really bored of a robot." And I'm sitting there thinking, "Bitch, I wish to God you were a robot."
These are jokes, man. I refuse to believe these. Look at his face.
Star signs? Oh yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about Sagittarius rising. You idiot. There's no such thing as too submissive. There's no such thing. I'm never gonna look at a beautiful woman who does everything I say and go, you know what? You do too much of what I say. I want to go get some disagreeable bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
On what planet?
But Cobra, let me tell you what you're saying. If there's truth to it, and judging by my husband's reaction, listen, we've had world famous comedians sit across from him. He's never spit coffee out of his nose like he just did for you.
It's because it's like, you know what it is?
This is what I'm saying,
Sometimes
man. This is the theme. Like, Andrew Tate is jokes. That should be the title of this video. Andrew Tate is jokes.
These videos of these guys that are lost, and then they walk into a church, and then the preacher says like the exact right thing from the Bible, and the guy's like, "Oh my God, this is what I needed." I feel the same way right now. I feel like
I love to hear that, friend. I love to hear that. Thank you.
It's really good to have you here. And
What is happening?
speaking, if I could be, I don't know, to borrow from them, I think you're kind of speaking the gospel right now.
Why do you think that you got under his skin?
Because we're very good at what we do. Like we psychoanalyze people with like minimal effort. Like, you know, like this is a guy who missed a few hugs of his mother. I think we can all agree. There's a man there. You know, because my mother always said, judge a man by how he talks about his mother, and women in general will follow suit as well, right? And I know we joke on, right? We joke on
about my mom.
but like
She's getting good.
yeah, and so she should, man. So she should.
Y'all don't care if your mom's
dick.
getting good dick.
But
None of y'all care.
This guy missed a few
Crazy.
hugs, you know what I mean?
I got
Clearly. And it's a sad state of affairs, you know what I mean? If Mrs. Tate had fucking...
I'm sorry, you gotta give us a second to laugh at this guy.
He talks
They making fun of me, bro. They think that I'm Andrew Tate, bro. They think just because my mom is Scottish and doesn't hug as much.
She left you on a swing one time. Do you remember she left you on the swing?
She did leave me on a swing, and I got a rash, but it is what it is, okay? I forgive.
They seem like they're removing.
I'm gonna pause it here. This video is so long. You guys want a part 2 of this? I mean, the moral of the first half of this is Andrew Tate is joking most of the time. Like I haven't sat down and really watched a long montage like that. I think most of that was a joke. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments, and smash that like button for a part 2. Smash that subscribe button. Good to see you guys. I love you. Hope you're having a good day. Peace.